Welcome to a new video. I haven't made a video like this in a while because I really ain't picked up anything recently that I consider to be, I don't know. This is not really obscure. It's a 50 B movie collection put out by Mill Creek Entertainment. Yes, we all know Mill Creek Entertainment can put out some shitty product. Bad quality picture and all this. But considering that I bought this set for the price of only $2, I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but I bought this set for $2. And I mean, for $2, even if most of the movies play right, which I never checked them all for scratches, but just when I seen it was like $2, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up for $2. I mean, it's got 50 movies, 50 movies on 13 DVDs, so that's like about 2 movies. But the thing that I hate is that they came in these sleeves for one, which it's not really a big problem. But the thing I hate is they are double-sided DVDs, which everybody knows that double-sided DVDs are a real bitch to, in handling to keep from getting scratched and fingerprints and all that shit. And pardon me, I'm also getting used to a new pair of glasses. So, if I stumble like reading some stuff to you and stuff about this set, then bear with me. But it comes with a nice little booklet, nice little booklet. And booklet, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say the greatest booklet in the world. I mean, it's just mediocre, just white pages. I mean, it has some information like people who starred in the movie, but nothing about a director. It'll give you the year and the rating. And just looking at the back of the box, it will tell you like all 50 movies in the set and all this. And I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about most of these movies on here, but I've not seen a lot of these. That's why I picked this up. But here's one that sounds right up my alley, but I hope that it's not too bad. But considering it's a B movie, it's hit and miss with B movies. But, I mean, it's got an interesting storyline. It's called Stanley. It's from 1972. Stars Chris Robinson, Alex Rocco, and Steve Alamo, or whatever. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sizzling with suspense and action, this dramatic story is about an embittered Vietnam veteran who retreats from society into the Florida Everglades and becomes irreceptible companions with a pet rattlesnake. A pet he teaches to kill on command. Now, how fucking awesome is that? He's going into the Everglades and he's going to teach a fucking rattlesnake to attack people. That sounds right up my alley. That is like cheese. Okay, second movie on this disc is Terror, starring John Nolan, Caroline Courage, and James Aubrey. 1978, it's rated R. Oh, and Stanley was rated PG, so I don't know how violent that Stanley's going to get in the Everglades with this pet rattlesnake, but I'm going to have to watch this. Anyway, back to Terror. It's rated R, a horror-filled study of supernatural forces and their powers. This tense drama is about a witch who curses her executioner's heir and his close friends with gruesome deaths for burning her alive at the stake. Wow. Sounds like some typical shit. Primeval, starring William Beckwith, Christine Moore, and Mavis Harris from 1988. Okay, so we're getting into the 80s. Everybody knows the 80s had a lot of B movies. Anyway, this one's rated R. It's from 1988, set in present-day New York City. This supernatural thriller follows the lives of a sect of monks, which, through human sacrifice for the devil, have achieved immortality and is still wreaking havoc today. Monks that worship Satan? This could be fucking amazing! Okay, and next movie, Brain Twisters. Turi Laundrie, Farrah Forky, or Fork, or Fuck, or I don't know what's its name, and Joe Lombardo. If it's got Joe Lombardo in it, just that name should make you want to watch it. It's from 1991. It says it's not rated, which means it could be utter shit. A mad sci-fi thriller about an experiment in computer-generated mind control that goes out of control and the body count is building. I have no clue about that one. Brain Twisters. It's a brain twister if this movie's going to be any fucking good or not. Anyway, that's basically, there's basically 4 movies on disc 1, 2 on each side, so that was disc 1 I just read you. Okay, we've got quite a few more to go. I might as well just do them all. Cave Girl, starring Daniel Roebuck, Cynthia Thompson, and Darren Young. From 1985, it's rated R, and it's in color. In search of the perfect woman, a bumbling anthropology student accidentally travels back in time 25,000 years and meets his dream woman, a beautiful cave girl, but she quickly makes it clear he must use all of his modern-day wiles if he is to win her love. So, is this basically like fucking Army of Darkness? That would be awesome. I wonder if he's got a chainsaw hand. Then, the next movie on this disc is called Coach, starring Kathy Lee Crosby, Michael Biehn, and Keenan Wynn. Now, in all honesty, Michael Biehn is a pretty decent actor. Michael Biehn was in Terminator, and while a lot of people pan the movie The Seventh Sign, he actually had a pretty good role in that. And Keenan Wynn, he's been in some great movies through the years, but nobody knows who he is. He's just an old guy, pretty much, with a beard. But anyway, 1978, color, rated R. Color, rated R. So, okay, and it stars Michael Biehn, so this is pre-Aliens time. A young, blonde, and beautiful woman is hired to coach a team of underachieving basketball players, and against all odds leads them to victory. Sounds boring. Okay, the next one, which is Disc 2 Side B, Jocks, starring Scott Stratter, Perry Lang, and Mariska Hargitay? Yes, Mariska Hargitay from the CSI Special Victims Unit. It's from 1986 and it's rated R. When an oddball tennis team of Los Angeles College sets out on a road trip to a regional college tennis tournament in fun-filled Las Vegas, all the stops are out and literally anything goes, both on and off the court. So, could we get to see maybe some boobs? Is Mariska Hargitay going to show her titties? Okay, My Tutor, starring Karen Kay, Matt Latenzi, and Kevin McCarthy. 1983, rated R. When a high school senior flunks his French final, his parents hire the best French tutor in town to help him pass a makeup exam. But after a short time with his warm, beautiful tutor, he got more on his mind than his collegiate affairs. Yeah, he wants some flitter. Okay, we're on to disc 3 now. Okay, this one is called The Beach Girls, starring Deborah Blee, Val Klein, and Gina Tomasini. I can't read that, whatever that fucking name is. 1982, rated R. A coming-of-age story about a bookish young woman who, while on summer vacation with her friends, changes from a bespectacled bookworm to a femme fatale. Sounds about cheesy. Hunk, starring John Allen Nelson, Deborah Shelton, and James Coco. 1987. Color, rated PG. A devilish tale about an ordinary guy who is visited by a beautiful apparition promising him popularity and drop-dead good looks in exchange for his soul. Transformed overnight into a hunk, he soon discovers there may be hell to pay for his new lifestyle. Now, I'm glad that hunk is included on this, because I had the VHS tape that I'd bought and at like a yard sale, and I had to throw it away because I forgot to check and it was molded, so I had to throw it away. So I've not seen it yet. Anyway, the next movie is called Tomboy. Basically, 1985, rated R. I'm not going to read the stars of them anymore. If I give you the name of the movie and the date, you can Internet Movie Database it. Because if I was here reading you everything about every damn movie in this 50 movie collection, I'd be here for like 2 or 3 hours. So nobody wants that. Nobody ain't got time for that. So anyway, Tomboy, budding female race car driver, finally meets her racing idol, and unbelievably they fall in love. And they fuck. It's rated R, so anything's possible. A love that is quickly put to the test when, having received the chance to show her racing talents and her blowjob talents, the two find themselves in a race car for a multi-million-dollar sponsorship contract. Yeah, it could be good. Weekend Pass, 1984, rated R. Starring Phil Hartman, wow, and Chip McAllister, Kevin's brother. A fun-filled tale following the antics of 4 sailors on a 72-hour Liberty Pass in Los Angeles, all seeking fun, love, and success, each getting a lesson the Navy could never have taught. I'm sure one of them's name is Popeye, and he's fighting against somebody named Bluto for Olive Oil's hand, right? I mean, it's 1984. It came out like 2 years after Popeye. Or did it? No, Popeye came out in 1980. So it came out in 4 years after the Popeye movie, which Robin Williams hated. But in Robin Williams' defense, may he rest in peace, I loved Popeye. Then we get to some 60s movies with the Wild Rebels and from 1967 and Hell on Wheels from 1967. Wild Rebels is rated R and Hell on Wheels is rated PG. So IMDb those. Then we got 2 more 60s movies with The Side Hackers. If I'm not mistaken, The Side Hackers was included in an episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. And if I'm not mistaken, The Wild Rebels and Hell on Wheels were as well. Then we got Dangerous Charter from 1962, rated PG. Then we made it up to disc 5 with the Hellcats from 1967. Internet Movie Database that and see if you might like that one. Then we got a 1967 was Hellcats. Then we got a 1976 movie called Death Machines. Starring Ron Marchini, Michael Chong, and Joshua Jackson. Rated R. Now this sounds like it could be pretty decent. Or at least I think. 3 expert martial artists are injected with a mind-controlling drug that turns them into zombie-like unstoppable killers and are sent out to do the bidding of a mob boss. When the mob boss sends the trio to a martial arts academy, they end up wiping out the entire school save for one man. The survivor of the massacre vows to avenge his classmates and trainers by tracking down the 3 killers and the man responsible for ordering the killing. It could be good, and then again, it could just be shit. Then we got 2 more movies here from the 70s. We got Burnout from 1979, rated R. Pretty much it's a troubled teenager whose sole desire is to become a great drag racer. So I guess it's a dude and he's going to dress up like a chick and he's going to race in a car. Wild Riders. What starts out as an evening with a pair of bad boy bikers turns into several days of torment for a pair of unsuspecting women in this suspense-filled thriller. Wild Riders from 1971. It's rated R, So I say it's going to be has some rape elements or something in it. Rape's not fun, people. Don't do it. Okay, disc 6, Lena's Holiday from 1991. Pat Morita's in it, so it's just worth watching it for Mr. Miyagi. So Internet Movie Database that one. Las Vegas Lady from 1975. PG, gambling, heist, love, intrigue. Sounds like shit to me. Then we're on to disc 6. Super Chick. It's got John Carradine from 1973. Tara B. True is the airline hostess with the mostest. Why the fuck are they stealing shit from Beetlejuice? Anyway, Internet Movie Database that and see if you might like that one. Galaxiana. Dorothy Stranton. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Dorothy Stranton that Playboy star that was like killed in 1984? Or was it 83 or whatever? I think she was killed. This beloved sci-fi parody chronicles the adventures of the starship Infinity, where Captain Cornelius Butt, Cornelius Butt, B-U-T-T, for real, finds himself playing mommy to a baby. Alien, while handsome crewman Thor, has he got his mighty fucking hammer or what? Is he going to hammer the puss? Falls in love with the beautiful robot pilot Galaxiana and tries to turn her into a real woman. This adventure comedy sci-fi hybrid stars the beautiful Dorothy Stranton, whose tragic death has made her become a cult fixture. Yeah, Dorothy Stranton, like her boyfriend or husband, like killed her, which was bullshit. And if I'm not mistaken, the movie was called Star 84 or 82, maybe it's Star 84. That's a movie based on that Dorothy Stranton murder. Anyway, we're on to disc 7 now. Liar's Moon, starring Matt Dillon, Hoyt Axton, and Yvonne DiCarlo. 1982 can't be too bad. I mean, it's got Hoyt Axton, who was the father in the first Gremlins movie, and we got Yvonne DiCarlo, who is Lily Monster. How bad could this be? Against the wishes of both families, a poor boy and a wealthy banker's daughter elope, only to discover that their immaturity and incompatibility may be the downfall of their relationship. Well, I spoke too soon. It's from 1982 and rated PG, by the way. The Kidnapping of the President. It has Hal Holbrook, Van Johnson, Ava Gardner, and it has William Shatner. So, how bad could it be? It's from 1980 and it's rated R. Based on the novel by Charles Tipton, a Secret Service chief, played by Shatner. Leads a game of cat and mouse when a gang of third world terrorists kidnap the president in this taut political story about corruption deceit in the nation's capital. Well, if it had Leonard Nimoy in it, I might actually give a shit. But I don't really care much for Shatner. Anyway, we got The Young Graduates from 1971. Let's see, Shatner. No, he's not in this one. We're safe. Rated PG. It's got Bruno Kirby in it. What do we have here? Road to Nashville. Starring Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash, Kitty Wells, and Waylon Jennings, the biggest country music jamboree ever filmed. The musical venture is the story of a Hollywood production company shooting a country music film in Nashville. Though an inept assistant is left to hire the talent, mistakes are survived and the show features 60 great stars singing 38 smash hits. Is produced. That might actually be a pretty decent movie. Another thing that sucks about this is it don't give you like how long the movies are. Anyway, we're up to disc 8. Yeah, this video I'm sure is getting pretty long, but bear with me. Indian Paint from 1965. It's got Jay Silverhills in it. Jay Silverhills, known as Tonto from The Lone Ranger, Kimosabe. That's rated G. Heartwarming story of Indian boy who raises a wild colt, and in the course of their many perilous adventures, the boy and the colt become separated from the tribe. Could be pretty decent. African Safari, 1968, rated G, probably sucks. We got Santee, starring Glenn Ford, from 1973, rated PG. The Specialist, starring Adam West. Yes, holy Batman. From 1975, and John Anderson. It's rated R. A beautiful woman whose distinct talents is seducing men is planted on a jury by a wealthy, old-fashioned, influential man to help him intimidate the opposing attorney and win the case. Yeah, it would be worth watching just for Adam West. Anyway, now we're getting like some more newer, I mean 80s and 90s stuff. We get Death Row Game Show that sounds interesting. It doesn't really have any big name people in it, but it kindly, from what I'm reading here, and considering it came out in 1987, sounds like it could be a ripoff of The Running Man. We got My Mom's a Werewolf, starring John Saxon, Ruth Buzzy, Susan Blakely. John Saxon, you would know as Nancy Thompson's father from the first Nightmare on Elm Street and the third one. And if I'm not mistaken, Susan Blakely was the mother of Nancy that says, "He can't get you now. He's dead because Mommy killed him." Well, anyway, this is a 1989 movie, rated PG, but I remember seeing this one, and it wasn't too bad of a movie, actually. Okay, we're up to disc 9 now with Almost Hollywood. No big name people in it. It's from 1994. It's not rated. It's a slice of life of the movie business. The satire blends drama, comedy, sensuality, and suspense as it illustrates the ups and downs of showbiz. Boring. Secret File Hollywood, 1962, black and white. Probably not too good. Okay, now we're getting another 80s movie here with Fleshburn. Fleshburn, rated R. An unstable Vietnam vet. Well, don't say Vietnam, but I just add that because that's probably what they're saying. Because was we in any wars in the early 80s? Anyway, an unstable veteran escapes from a mental institution where he was sent by 4 psychiatrists after he was responsible for the deaths of some men. Looking to seek revenge upon the psychiatrists, the escaped patient begins to stalk and kill them one by one. The authorities must rush to find the former soldier before he completes his revenge. Then we got Escape from Hell Island, starring Mark Stevens, Jack Donner, and Linda Scott, from 1963, black and white, not rated, and probably sucks. And now we've got 2 more 80s movies here, from 84 and 86, respectively. We got Kill Point with Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree. His tree was round. It was not square. Then we got Low Blow, starring Cameron Mitchell. And Leo Fong is in both of these. Who the fuck is Leo Fong? I do not know, but he's in both of these. Anyway, now we're on to 2 more 80s movies with disc 11 of this set. 9 Deaths of the Ninja, starring Sho Kosugi, Brent Huff, and Vijay Amata, or whatever. I can't pronounce. I can't speak Chinese or Japanese, and I can't pronounce this. But anyway, it's from 1985, and it's rated R. It says a busload of American tourists is taken hostage in the Philippines by a gang of drug trafficking terrorists who demand the release of one of their comrades from prison. A team of anti-terrorist agents is dispatched to reclaim the bus and take down the terrorists. Time is limited, and all their martial arts skills will be needed to complete the mission before the deadline is reached. Or they should have just got Chuck Norris. The Patriot. Weird, starring Leslie Nielsen. And Michael J. Pollard. This could either be shit, or this could be the greatest movie on this set. Because anybody that's seen Michael J. Pollard in the movie knows that it's good. I mean, look at Next of Kin when he played Harold. Anyway, 1986 rated R says a bitter ex-Navy SEAL finds he is the only thing between a group of international terrorists and world destruction. Our former Vietnam veteran discovers a nuclear weapons smuggling operation and must put a stop to it before the bombs fall into the wrong hands. It will take a little luck and all of his military training for our hero to defeat the international terrorist. So basically, it's like Rambo, just with Michael J. Pollard and Leslie Nielsen. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and please don't call me Shirley. Then, disc 11, side B, we have Top Cop from 1990. Looks like shit to me. We got The Silencer from 1992. It's got Morton Downey Jr. in it. That's the only thing it's got going for it. So it could suck or it could be good. And then we got, on disc 12, Iron Angel, starring Jim Davis, Don Red Barry, and Margot Woody. I guess it's Woody, W-O-O-D-E, Woody. 1964, it's in black and white. Could be decent, could not be. Then we got The Hostage with Harry Dean Stanton, John Carradine, and Don O'Kelly. Harry Dean Stanton recently passed away. It was like either the beginning of this year or last year. I liked Harry Dean Stanton. You will remember Harry Dean Stanton. He was in the first Alien movie. He had the role of Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen's father in Red Dawn. And he's played a lot of bit parts. He was the detective in Christine. You know his face. So I'm going to give this one a chance, even though it's from 1967. So Harry Dean would have been fairly young in this movie. Then we got Terror in the Jungle. Color, 1968, not rated. Then we got Skydivers from 1963. I'm pretty sure this was another one that was shown on Mystery Science Theater 3000. And the last disc is a single-sided disc, and it has two movies on it. The first one, Embryo, from 1976, starring Rock Hudson, and The End of the World, starring Christopher Lee, from 1977. And apparently also available from Mill Creek Entertainment is the Dark Crimes Collection, Hollywood Comedy Legends, Sci-Fi Invasion, Classic Musicals, Combat Classics, Mystery Classics, Martial Arts Classics, and Western Classics. For more information, visit www.millcreekentertainment.com. At least I think that's what it says, .com. But anyway, for $2, I'm going to hope for the best. I did like a little search on eBay. It's available on eBay for about like $11 or something, which you got shipping and stuff on that. And from what I seen on Amazon, considering Amazon's not selling it and it's just from third-party sellers, then it's out of print. But considering it's B movies, and if you know how Mill Creek is, you probably won't get all 50 of these B movies on one set again. But Mill Creek is notorious for releasing sets like this all the time with 50 movies. So I hope y'all enjoyed listening to me rant for probably, I've been going for about a half an hour. So hopefully y'all enjoyed me rant. I tried to make it comical so we could get through this. But yeah, B-movie blast. I hope it's a blast, and I hope it don't suck. But you never really can tell if something's going to suck or not until you actually sit down and watch it. But for $2, if they suck, I'll throw them in the garbage, and I'll keep the cases and the cute black sleeves. Yeah, that's how this is cased. It's in a plastic case, and each disc is in a black sleeve, which is good. I mean, if you want to be economical, That's good. I mean, and they get these out as cheap as they can, so I have no problem with the black sleeve deal. But yeah, I have no problem with the black sleeve deal. But this has been me ranting about the Collection B movie blast. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all again sometime. I don't know when, but sometime.